The United States is what a lot of people call the land of the free, yet this land of the free continuously blocks out some of the most important voices. These are the voices of those who have lost friends, classmates, and family members because of the country's laws itself. I believe that the U.S. should not only restrict but ban guns, with few exceptions. I honestly feel little to no surprise when I hear of a shooting in the U.S. It's sad how many other people can relate to this, but with how often they occur, a lot of us feel that we've become sort of desensitized. I remember when I first heard of the shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas, and thinking, how many more times is the government going to let this slide? Not only did 2 adults, but 19 children died, and that was only from one shooting. I also remember the 2012 shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary, where 20 children, along with 7 adults, died. The fact that children have especially been targeted since over 10 years ago and still to this day made me feel like there really is no chance for change. Shooting after shooting after shooting, there's some sort of speech promising some sort of small change, while that change does little to nothing to help the actual problem. And then there's another shooting somewhere else, and the cycle continues. Even with the statistics right in their faces and the solution yelled to them by heartbroken families, the government allows us to be stuck in such a cycle. No amount of school drills will ever prepare children or families from a shooter and their actions. A place where you're supposed to feel safe, whether it is a home, a shop, a school, or even a park, can be ruined with just one person, with just one gun. The U.S. is the only country in which firearms have become the leading cause of death to children who are under the age of 18. According to the Gun Violence Archive, there have been around 104 shootings this year and 647 in 2020. This says a lot about how firearms are being used, even with the reason of self-defense. Guns have given people, especially the wrong people, too much power. More than 500 people die every day because of violence committed through the usage of guns. Firearms are too easy to access as the system has become flawed, and there are little to no background checks. Adults who have guns for self-defense, or whatever reason, take little care of them to the point where they fall into the hands of their children. According to Nationwide's Children, there are 22 million children who are living with a gun present in the house. Of course, most guns should at the least be hidden so they won't be found. But children are curious, and around 75% of these children know where they're stored. Sign petition, join rallies, join organizations, and just try and involve yourselves in any way you can, because we are clearly the only ones who want to and can change this country.